Hi everyone, I trust that you are doing well and you're having a great week so far. Today I'd like to share with you listening for God's voice. Now in the time and age that we live in, we are bombarded with information from social media, from the television or radio, and all of that marketing designed to get the consumer to buy their products. And in the busy lives that we live in, we often fail to hear the voice of God, whether He's giving us direction or encouragement, and we could very well find ourselves making decisions based on our own understanding. But the Father wants to lead us and guide us, and when we ask for wisdom, He wants to impart that in us. There's a great scripture found in Proverbs 3, and in the Message translation, in the section from verse 5 to 12, it says this: "Trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do, and everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track." And the challenge for us is to distinguish when the Father is talking to us, and that it in fact is He who is talking to us. When my kids were small, they would play in close proximity to where we were, and I would often give them a little whistle when they would move out of reach. Not a very loud one, not a great whistler either. So it was something like, and they would turn and acknowledge that they'd heard it. And often they would turn and smile. But as they grew older and on the sports field, as a father, you'd want to get their attention, and in particular with Luke on the cricket field, I'd give him a little whistle. And he wouldn't want to look around, and he would just give me a little thumbs up, just to acknowledge that he'd hear me. And as they grew older, and in the mall where we give them a bit more freedom to walk around, I would often just give them a little whistle. And it really stood out for me that in a busy environment like that, they could hear that pitch of the whistle and acknowledge that they'd heard me. Tried it on my wife a few times, and I know that she acknowledged and she would hear me because she would just shake her head, but would never turn around and come to me. But it's encouraging that the more time we spend with the Father, that we will learn to hear His voice, and we will know the tone of His voice, and we would know that it's He that's speaking to us. So listening for God's voice, we need to make more time and spend in His presence to learn His voice. I trust that you're encouraged with that. Have a great day.